some new parts, and what's next for the bench. Good afternoon, YouTube. Here with you at 2:14 now on a Tuesday. I have been busy yesterday. Went to Vivi to visit my mother, and Lexi went with me, and she drove down and back, and she did very well, I thought. And so that was pretty much took up the whole day. It kind of wears me out going down there, you know, a long trip or whatever. And like I said, it's anywhere from an hour and a half, or anywhere from an hour and 20 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on who's driving, and you know, stuff like that. So one way, so that's basically almost 3 hours right there, travel time. So you know, that is what it is. So. Not going to dwell on that. Like I said, today here I am on the bench. I am not on the bench. I am sitting at the bench. One of these days I'll learn how to talk. I don't know when that day will come, but it will come. Appreciate all the comments on the box, the covers and things like that. A lot of different opinions and ideas, which, you know, are good. Basically, right now, as it stands, I plan on using the method I had outlined before, which is to drill a couple holes and use a saber saw and go around there and cut out the speaker holes. That's that. What I'm working on is basically a copy of Don's signal tracer. Now I could have sworn, and I'm gonna go looking through my eBay purchases, that I bought some of these circuit boards, the green circuit boards like that. I know I did it, and now I cannot find them, and so I'm gonna have to locate those and make sure that I did in fact buy those. I'm almost positive I did. But what I want to do is basically make a clone of his. Now, the one he's got in this pill bottle here, this is one of his prototypes. It does not match the layout on the board that he put on his video. So I'm assuming that this is an earlier prototype, and that the one on the video is probably the latest. But even if it's not, that's what I'm going to copy. It looked like it was a pretty good layout and stuff like that. So I think I'll have all my parts here Thursday. The only thing I didn't really have was a couple of the capacitors and the switches. No, not the switches. The volume control. I'm sorry. The volume control and the I didn't have any of the 10K volume controls. So got that coming. They'll be here Thursday, supposedly, according to USPS tracking. And I think I'm going to use the same speaker that I used in the white one, but I'm going to probably not be able to. This one here, out of the one of the speakers, the computer speakers, this is pretty hefty on the magnet. This is a 4 ohm. I didn't really want to use 4 ohm. But I think I'm going to use the other one out of the white one that I built and try that and see how that works on here, and go from there. But that's the idea of that anyway. So I basically want because like I say, he mentioned that it would be better in a metal box if you built it in a you know, with a separate probe and things like that. And I wanted to try that and see. Also, I'm going to just use the single switch. I think I've outlined all this before. But the center off switches that I have 2 of those left, and I'm going to use one for this project. And basically, when you have it in the middle position, it will be off, and if you flip it up, it will be high gain, and if you go from middle to down, it will be low gain. And so that does exactly what his does, because I'll wire it to where it's on either up or down, so you know that's the same thing. But anywho, that's that. I'm going to do that, and what I'm working on today is on the computer. I'll do my own layout, because if I can't find those those green boards, I'm going to do my own layout on my type of boards that I have. These little brown ones that I use for everything. I do have those, and like I said, I would have thought the green ones would have been in with these. You know, I'm getting low on those too, really. I only have like 5 or 6 of those left. So I probably need to order some more of those. I do enjoy doing this stuff. Now I have some other boards here. I thought, like I said, this is why I thought these were in here. These are them dedicated power supply type boards that I ordered. And they're printed circuits actually, so that's not exactly what I wanted for that, so I'll have to find, like I said, I'm going to be looking around for those and everything. In the meantime, I got something to show you here on the other camera that I got in the mail yesterday. I had ordered those quite a while back, and their scheduled or possible delivery time was anywhere from May 10th to June, whatever it was. But they did finally come in. Let me show you what they are, and we'll look on the other camera. Alright, you can see these, you know, a lot of these come from China, but this one appears to come from the Philippines. At least it has Philippines postal thing on here. So I don't really know how this works. This number did not match the number on the, what do you call it, either on the, that they provided. So I don't know how this all works, but anyway, these are capacitors that I ordered. Don't know exactly what you call them, not orange drops, but they're similar. They're green drops, I guess. But anyway, there's quite a selection there of different kinds, and I'll post a picture of the values that was given with this kit or with this assortment. And you can see these are 630 volt caps, so you know they should come in handy. And you know this whole pack was only like $3 shipped, so really kind of pleased with this. And I've got to sort them out. You know how I like to sort everything, so we'll get that done. And like I say, I will post a picture of the values that come in that kit, and you guys might want to check it out or whatever. So I have shipped one of these to Bob. It's on its way. I did it while I was in Vivi yesterday. I just shipped it from down there, and got the parts that he wanted. It was ended up being some of those LM380 8-pin chips and some of the volume pots, the 50K volume pots that so he could build a few of these, and so did that. And also, like I said, one of these. There was one in a seal package, so I just sent that one along to him. I thought maybe the other ones with the volume, or not volume, but the speaker would be here by now, because they also had a ship date, a possible arrival time of the same day these arrived, but they have not gotten here as of yet, so I haven't checked the mail today. But anyway, that's that. And so I am going to, like I said, check on those boards, and if I didn't order any, I'm going to order some, and I'm going to go ahead, if I didn't order those, and go ahead and set the whole thing up on the other boards. I don't think there's any special reason that Don used the double-sided type boards like these, other than the fact that's probably what he had on hand. You can make circuits on both sides of these boards just as easily as anything, so I don't think there's any real reason to use those boards, other than probably for the size, because to fit in here, and I'm not going to be worried about that. Now I'm still not sure. It's going to be one of these that I use for this particular project. For one thing, I want to see how well they work, how well the shielding is on this type of enclosure. Just, you know, I bought these and I wanted to try it, so that's what I want to do. So I want to try it. So guys, I'll have to stay tuned for that. I know you guys probably getting tired of the signal tracers, but you know, I'm in a zone, I guess is what I would say. So Bill, I'm sorry, you know how I am. I go my own way, do my own thing. Of course you do too, and you know, you don't follow anybody either. So like I said, that's just the way we are, I guess, as people. So, oops, my camera kind of fell down there. Must have been loose. loosey-goosey. Anyway, I think that's going to do me. I think I'm about done. Let me close out on the other one. I haven't done that for a while. Wow. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. It's now 2:24 in the afternoon. And I appreciate you all watching. And we will see ya.